John Lab Paul's video 112. I don't know why I'm looking up here for the camera's over. Right there, I think. 1983. LJN Dungeons and Dragons Nightmare. I got it a lot an auction and I discarded it. Then come to find out it was Dungeons and Dragons and it was War Duke's trusty evil steed. I wouldn't go as far as trusty. He'd probably sell you to save his own, you know. His teeth, I had to get in there and brush his teeth. I used a toothbrush to brush his teeth. So that was fitting. One repair, it came with one hoof. These three are missing. This one was missing, and that peg was broke off. I did a little MacGyver. I used a Lego microphone. I drilled a 1/8 hole and used the ball to cuff the hoof. So what else we got? We need more hooves. Of course, I found a lot that included this hoof and a front hoof. And it was $25, so I already bought this hoof. I don't need another one, so I'll keep looking. But you need the saddle and wings and a bridle. So what'd I get? What'd we get? What'd I get? It was nice because the set I was looking for. We got bridle. I took it apart to clean it. I already cleaned it. Oh, right and left. Wings. So that's the left and the right. So that's cool. So they're labeled on the inside. Right, left. So that's good. I was afraid I was going to lose track, but I would have put it on upside down actually. But yeah, it goes that way. I thought it looked better that way, but it'd go on that way because that's the right hand, left hand. So that and that. Saddle. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute. And the belly strap. If you notice, bare naked leg on the right side, blue leg on the left side. Of course, we got a 1983 Dungeons and Dragons War Duke, naked leg on the right side, blue leg, armored leg on the left. So, how you figure that? Well, like in the Star Wars, the do-back, you stick the stormtrooper in, and the legs are molded into the saddle, the plastic piece. You know, they didn't go into any great paint detail, but there's a trapdoor. You fit his legs in. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. That seems, I don't know. I don't want to put any pressure or wear on that, but I got all these pieces. I was looking at a set. It's about $46. Like I said, I told my niece, I was like, I could buy a complete one cheaper than I could restore this one. But I did get lucky, and I found a set, bridle, belly strap, saddle, bridle, the wings. I took these off to clean, and it was $26, and then shipping. But it's missing the mouthpiece, which I mean, set $20. I'm fine with missing that little piece. Save me $20. I have a idea, you know. So let's get this thing cleaned up, put together. I wish I took it apart. It's very rubbery, very rubbery. So it should cooperate. I'm just gonna put it together. I'm just gonna throw this thing together. I'm just gonna throw this thing together. Yep. That piece, of course, that the wing, it covers like the whole leg. Oh, this side came out good. Just put the back in. Like I said, I forgot it's very, very rubbery plastic. Just start the back, shove it in. The other side. Well, I'm better, but you know, if you're right-handed or left-handed, it might be easier for you. I'll probably straighten out at the beginning. Okay, we got that piece. I want to get the belt. I don't know how I want to do it. Probably from the inside. If you're right-handed or left-handed, one way might be easier for you than the other way. I don't know if it's like, if it's supposed to lace through that. I don't know how tight it's going to be, so we'll find out here in a second. So I got it out. Just start in one corner. Start one edge in. I'll go in, man. Pretty good luck with slip his head in. Oh yeah. See how tight this is gonna be. I think we'll be okay. So it looks like, yeah. We're gonna have to try to do this. I don't think you could do this with the saddle off and then get the saddle on him. I'm gonna have to look at some pictures to see how this actually is supposed to go on. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be very tight. I don't know if it came together from the factory or if you had to put it together, but I'm pretty sure there were instructions. So it's just like put together are your instructions. That seems, there's slack in it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pause it and try to do this the right way. Just take a pause. I got it. There's no way you could do that with your fingers. Maybe if you had some really long nails, but I laced the one side where it goes in. I started all the way in and goes out. Then I got into my toolkit my pliers to get it started. I got it in well the first try, but then this side came undone. So I went, redid it, got my pliers, and then just got it through, and then just had to do it backhanded. Well, yeah, I had to do it. I had to grab it like that because I had to twist it. But I got it in, I got it started, just kept over twisting. Well, just started back and then twisted and then got it, the other tab shoved through. So we got a saddle. It's good. And then now we have the bridle. I'll just keep them out. So I gotta see. I gotta take my glasses off to see again. So we got his bridle. We got a saddle. It starts to fill out. It needs to come back. There we go. Come back a little bit more, a little bit looser. See, it fills him out a lot more. He's a pretty scrawny horse. Well, let's see. We got, and then this strap goes through that hole. So we got his nose, past his ears. I don't know if I should have done this part first. Just grab the strap and pull it through the plastic is barbed. So once it goes through, it'll lock into place. Like that. I think. Yep. You pull it a little tighter. Alright, now what about the mouthpiece? The mouth bit. Okay, my original plan, I put it back up. My original plan before I even had it and looked at it was there's a Lego antenna, and on the end of it is a little ball. I figured it'd go through the mouthpiece, use that ball to lock it in. I was going to do all this before because it was going to take some prep. Cut it to length. I was going to use some Gorilla Glue gel, make another glob on the other side, then add spray paint black, spray paint it. I was going to do that this morning. So I got the antenna out, and the ball even fit right through that hole. But then I kept shoved it all the way through, and then it went to the end where it gets a little thicker. It was snug. I'm like, that's 1/8. That's 1/8. Well, trying to get this to fit where this wants to fit on him. I don't know if it's behind his ears. Behind his ears or in front of his ears, but it looks like it's going to have to be like in front of his ears. But rewind a couple weeks ago, I was trying to use a black piece of Lego for something, but it didn't want glue. So I just threw it back and ended up using something else. But I have said Lego, 1/8 Lego, about, I don't know, probably about 1.25 inches, 1.5 long, 1.25 long maybe. Gotta take my glasses off so I can see. Through there. Through there. Yep. Now check this out. I said this is $20. I'd rather have $20 in my pocket. Save me something else. 1/8. It fit one side, it fits, the other side it's a little snug. But see how it pulls it? Pulls the straps down so the tightness and the friction holds that in place. Lego mouthpiece. I'm tickled. Like my first idea, it took like a bunch of fabrication and work and having to let like glue sit. This, I just grabbed it out of my spares and then threw it right in. That's why I gave him a toothbrush. It still has that glue, that gummy glue residue. So we have a Nightmare saddle with a very loose, floppy. Like I said, I got this. I forgot the story. The Warduke. I got the shield and a lot. It's a huge auction lot. I had this shield. So after I figured out whose shield it was, I got me a Warduke with his sword. I can't say sword anymore. I have to say sword. So a complete Warduke and a in process Nightmare, 1983 Nightmare. So we'll just do this here. So we got the back looking good, saddles look good, and that works just fine and dandy for me. Instead of dropping $50 and 30. So tickled. Nightmare and Warduke. I am not putting Warduke in that saddle. I don't want to scuff him up, mess him up anymore. The paint. Yeah, I might try to shove him in there. We'll see. Hold on. Alright, well, I did get him in there pretty good. Well, he's got some wide hips to fit in there. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I had to shove his saddle back a lot further to tighten this up, and I got a lot more slack in the belly strap, but that looks pretty good. I might have to make some more room. I had him by the king kind of shoved in there. I'm going to move out my black star to a different shelf, do some rearranging and make room for him. So I'm not giving up. I'll just kind of give up on it for now. So War Duke 1983 Dungeons and Dragons with a Nightmare LJN War Nightmare Dungeons and Dragons A3. So thank you for watching. We'll just cover them up. Pretend. So it's coming along pretty fast, actually. A lot faster than I thought. Just keep on it. Leave it out. Look at it. Be like, hey, that's cool. Fix that. Save that. Worked on that. Clean that. So thanks for watching. Like, comment. Where are we at? 16 minutes. Thanks for watching. I put my hand over the number so I could see it. It was against the table. I can't read it. I'm at. Thanks, everybody. Later.